Part 2, Symbolizing Sentences with Confusing Words. Our sentence says, reading is both educational and fun. Now, I'm trying to find nouns, but I don't see any people or places or things. And I'm looking for verbs, but it's kind of confusing because reading is an action, but it doesn't say who is reading here, so I'm a little confused where the verb is. Remember, verbs aren't just actions. Verbs can also be state of being. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been. These are state of being verbs. These are state of being verbs. Being verbs, being verbs, being verbs, being verbs. Ah. Well, you get the picture. Now let's go back to our sentence. Our verb is. Sometimes is a helping verb, but here it is a linking verb. It's going to link the subject with something that comes after the linking verb. Now let's look back at this again. This looks like a verb, but it acts like the subject in the sentence. What is educational and fun reading is? This is something called a verbal. It looks like a verb, but acts like something else. Here it acts like the subject, which means it's acting like a noun. This is advanced symbolism in Montessori. It acts like a noun, so we're going to put a little noun symbol, but it looks like a verb, so we're going to surround it with the verb. And that is the symbol for this type of word, which is called a gerund. All right, reading is. What is it? Educational and fun. These words describe reading. Fun, educational. That means they are adjectives. So medium-sized blue triangles. And then we have and. Now, and is a coordinating conjunction. It connects two adjectives in this case. But sometimes the conjunction comes with a helper, which is, in this case, both and. Another example would be either or. Those are called correlative conjunctions, so we're going to mark both of these as conjunctions. Reading is both educational and fun. Now, a quick review of gerunds. Let's look at this sentence. I enjoy cookies. Enjoy is the verb. I is the subject. It's not a noun. It's a pronoun, takes the place of a noun. So we're going to do a triangle, but it'll be a skinny triangle that's purple. What do I enjoy? I enjoy cookies. Because it tells me what I enjoy, it is the direct object of the verb, happens to be a noun. So look at the second sentence. I enjoy geocaching. Again, we have a pronoun with a verb. What do I enjoy? I enjoy geocaching. This looks like a verb, but it's in the place of the direct object, which is a noun. That's what we call a gerund. Looks like a verb, acts like a noun. And in Montessori symbols, that's what we do. I enjoy geocaching. Our last sentence will have another word that looks like a verb. Still reading, I went to bed. Well, where's my verbs? Reading looks like a verb, doesn't it? Went is definitely my verb. That's what I'm doing. That's the action. Went. Who went? I went. That's my subject, but it's a pronoun. I went. I went to bed. Bed is a noun. And what is this to in this case? Well, this is a prepositional phrase. To bed, to the store, to my room, to Massachusetts. So, where's my green? Here we go. Still reading, I went to bed. Well, this looks like a verb, but it's not my main verb. So this is going to be one of those things we called a verbal, something that looks like a verb, but acts like something else. Now, is this a noun? Well, it's not the subject. There's no direct object. It's not the object of a preposition. Who's reading? I am reading. It's describing me. Words that describe nouns or pronouns are adjectives. So this acts like an adjective. And I'm going to do, I don't know how light of a blue that should be. I'm going to do a blue. But because it looks like a verb, we're going to surround it with the verb. This is called a participle. Looks like a verb, but acts like an adjective. And how often to what extent am I reading? Still. Well, since this is acting like an adjective, what words modify adjectives? That's right. Adverbs. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. So this is going to be an adverb. Still reading, I went to bed. Infinitives are usually something that you don't come across. Infinitives, gerunds, and participles, the three types of verbals. You usually don't come across those until middle school, but just in case you find them in some of your sentences and you're not sure, I thought I'd explain. Have fun symbolizing.